All right, hey guys. So for the next project, you guys are going to be creating this day and night scene using Photoshop. All right, this is our brush project. So this scene is created with only brushes. We've got a sun here, some shadowing on the sun, a few clouds, a butterfly, the words day and night, some grass. All right. So first and foremost, let's open up Photoshop. We're going to create a new document. You can go to File, New, and then we're going to create it 5 inches by 5 inches at 300 pixels per inch. All right, that means there's 300 pixels per inch, square inch of space, 300 up and 300 down. Okay, RGB color is fine, background white. Create. We're going to get this page. We have our split down the middle, so just like an Illustrator, you guys can do Command R to show and hide the rulers, and then just drag over a ruler to 2.5 to split the screen. Okay, over here, I'm going to create one layer and then create a new layer. I'm going to have 2 layers here. This right here is the new layer button. All right, layer 1, let's call that double click here and we can call that daytime. Top layer is daytime, and then the bottom layer is night time. Okay, so if I'm on this layer, the daytime layer, I'm going to work in this space only. Because daytime is above nighttime, all right, it is going to be anything we do on the daytime layer is going to show up over the nighttime layer. Okay. First and foremost, this right here is our paintbrush. Okay, this is our brush tool. Make sure that is clicked. These are the colors we're going to be working with. If I double click the colors, I can change the colors just like in Photo or just like in Illustrator. All right, if I switch these, this becomes my foreground color. Okay, up here, when a brush is clicked, this is the area where we can find our brushes. And if you scroll down, you can see some of the things we're going to create our image based on, where with um, just these brushes right here. All right, some of these brushes do different things. If you highlight it over, it'll say what it is. Hard round pressure size. Okay, so if I did 188 pixels, let's go up to 300 or so pixels, and I plop that down. All right, it's a hard round brush. That would be good for our sun and moon. Okay, even though it's not red. Command Z will undo your thing, but if I keep continuing to do Command Z, unlike Illustrator, it will it will it will go back and forth. So I have to hold Shift or Command Option Z to go back multiple steps. All right. This is my paint bucket. You guys can use the paint bucket for the fill. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my selection and I'm going to select just this section that I've created on the daytime layer, and I'm going to find a nice sky color. I'm going to find a nice, let's go a little bit lighter. A nice sky color. Okay. Whoops. That was weird. Shouldn't have done. Oh, because it was white. That's where I put my my white circle before. Not a big deal. All right. And then if I select now this layer, think of this as a piece of glass over another piece of glass. Whatever is underneath this, this is going to be covering it. So I can just find a nice nighttime. I'm not going to choose all the way black, right? We talked about this. I'm going to choose a nice dark color. Okay. Use that. And then this could be my nighttime scene. Okay. Let's find a color for the sun now. A nice bright yellow sun. Okay, I've got my brush. Why didn't I see that? You can see it over here, but it's because it's on the nighttime layer. So I'm going to Command Z. I'm going to click the daytime layer, do a nice sun right there, and now click the nighttime layer, change my color. I can flip it. I'm not going to make my moon white. I'm going to make it like a very light gray. Okay, that's the start of my my moon. All right, I can go back up now and change brushes. Let's say I want to do the grass. All right, this is the grass brush. There's a bunch of different other brushes that you can select, 134 pixels. I'm going to move it up, see how big that is. All right, that's a pretty good size for grass. That's all right. If I click over the edge, unlike Illustrator, you will not see what's in the gray. It's only, this is on the artboard that we're working with. All right, so I can find a couple of different greens. I can start here. All right, I can be on here and then click a few times. So my background color will be in, that's how this brush is designed. This is a pretty sporadic brush. That's neat. That's a new feature in Photoshop this time around. It's giving us different colors between these two colors. That's kind of cool. All right, so I can keep doing it. It's going to move it around for us. Oh, it's a brush set, so it's a bunch of different brushes. That's neat. I didn't know that existed. New stuff for Photoshop. It's okay that I go over to this edge, right? It's okay that I go to this edge because it's the same. All right, it's the same. It's going to be grass, so it's going to be covered anyway. Now let's select maybe a darker color because the grass is going to be a bit darker on this side. All right, select this layer, and we can do the same thing over here. All right, those greens, this top green is going to be a little bit darker. I can go even darker with the yellow over here. There we go. So now the colors are going to be a little bit darker, okay? For the rest of the image, if I'm looking for the rest of the image now, all right, I got some grass here. There's a butterfly here. I didn't really see the butterfly image. It looks like some stars and some clouds. You'll be able to create those, okay, using these different layers. Maybe it's a fall scene. We can go fall color, maybe some leaves or fall colors. Oh, it's the same type of interactive brush. I didn't know those existed. That's kind of neat. All right. Scene here, and then with some stars, you know, you can find a nice brush, maybe not all the way white. Give the moon a little bit of texture. You guys can get creative with this, okay? Refer to the video if you have any questions. Obviously, ask me if you have any questions, but good luck.